everybody. It has been a little bit. We just had Christmas not too long ago, celebrated that. Now, kind of in the in between phase of the new year and Christmas, right? So it's always kind of a little slow right now, not a lot really going on, anticipation for the new year. And yeah, here I am. I've, been moving on, moving forward. Everything's going good. I'm getting my last paycheck tomorrow. So that is my final severance payment. And I have no more income coming in. So a little scary, but I'm fine. I'm on a fourth round interview and it is starting hopefully scheduled next week. So I'm waiting to hear back from the recruiter. And I've heard back from another job as well. So just waiting. It's a waiting game. And yeah, I'm also just applying to other jobs that I find interesting as well, just to see. I know probably 90% of them will, if not 99% of them will reject me, but right now, but just putting out fillers still and just doing what I can. I am, you know, just it's like what do you do right now I've been working out a lot. I've been doing this. I've been reading a lot actually as well. So three books I've been reading right now is an American history book. I know, lame. And I've also been reading this stupid book called it's not stupid, but I've been reading this book called The Trusted Advisor. It's for consultants, and I've been reading that, and it's pretty generic, and yeah. And then I've also been reading Harry Potter. Hey, don't make fun of me. I know I'm a grown up, but that was a classic novel, that series, I should say, that I've just always really enjoyed. So I was gonna go back and I would just read it for fun. So I've been reading three things. I'm working on it now to set a schedule because there have been some nights where I can't go to bed till like 3:30 at night. I've already mentioned this, and then I don't wake up till later in the morning, and know I should be setting up a schedule of things for me to be doing. But yeah, this is what I've been up to lately. It's it's interesting, but you know what can you do? Uh, like at the end of the day, there's you can just do what you can, and yeah. So that's what I've been up to lately, and yeah, that's just about it. I didn't really put together a script or anything to talk about. Um, but yeah, I guess just be patient and embrace the monotony of the day when you're unemployed, unless you're super super proactive, I guess. I've been doing what I can, but there's some days where there's just no rhyme or rhythm, and I kind of just do whatever. And so it's a blessing and a curse to be the way that I am. Let me know if anyone watches this what what your schedule has been like on being unemployed. And realistically, I feel like there's people who post on like Reddit or LinkedIn or just like on anonymous social media sites like Fishbowl, where they're like, well, I've been applying to 30 roles a day and I do this and I'm networking, and all things that I probably should be doing. But since it's like that in between phase of Christmas and the New Year's, there really isn't a lot of activity happening right now. So I'm just chilling. I'm applying to roles and hopefully gonna land something here shortly within February, I'm hoping. But honestly, my mental health, like, yeah, yes, I worry and I struggle with sleep, but it's not nearly as bad as when I was actually working in consulting really stressed me out, and more than it probably should have, and that I should have let it. I think from here on out, I'm just kind of watching out for myself more so than trying to be liked or worrying what others think all the time. I think that's an unhealthy mindset to have. And that's kind of what I had because I wanted to please people. I wanted to please my bosses. I wanted to do, anything to get in the light. So, I wouldn't get laid off because I knew business was slow and it could happen to anyone, and it did happen to, and it ended up happening to me. And I never really got like a huge explanation as to why. It wasn't performance related. It was just, the business. It's just like a typical business talk of, why you're laid off. And, I didn't let it, at first, you go through the typical emotions. You're pissed, you're angry, you know, like I said in my earlier videos, that night I went and visited my brother-in-law's like corporate office where he works, and that was super triggering for me. I didn't want to be around anyone in corporate America at the time. That type of environment made me sick to my stomach, and so now I'm just really this has been a really good time for me to reflect on, what I really want to do. Yeah, like, yes, I've been applying to other consulting gigs because that's what my experience is, and that's really the only firms that have been reaching back out to me. So, but, I still have opportunities to dream, and, what I really want to do. I've applied to a few state government jobs in my home state, and I actually have received um, some communication from a department. And, I would love to go back to my home state and where I'm from because I don't really know a lot of people where I currently am at. So that would be fantastic. But yeah, I just have so many options, and I think that's, a huge advantage for me. So at the end of the day, just, I always say this, but just keep moving forward and something's going to land eventually. I'm pretty motivated to get something. I've been applying. Sometimes I sit around and wait for something to happen. But definitely trying to be more proactive, but not unrealistically. So yeah, there's my garb for the past, 8 minutes. No edits, everyone. This is me up front. I kind of forgot to post last week, but I just want these to be real, just entries, thoughts from my mind and heart. But really, if you're struggling, please just, know that, everyone says this, but if you just get through it, climb up that hill, it's going to be worth it, and you'll look back and appreciate the growth that happened, and especially the growth from just moving forward and not letting it impact you and your mental health to the point where you give up. So really here to just encourage, and I hope you all are having a fantastic holiday and Happy New Year in the next 3 days. All right, bye everybody.